Whoever is born of God does not sin. And so many believers hear that in 1 John and they think, if I still sin, then maybe I'm not really saved. But that's not what John is saying at all. John's letter is about identity. John was writing to believers who were being told lies about Jesus and about themselves. Back then there were some false teachers called Gnostics. They were teaching that sin didn't matter because only the spiritual realm was real. They were also teaching that Jesus didn't come in the flesh, or that you had to earn God's approval. And they were teaching all kinds of other false teachings as well. But John cuts through all those lies by reminding those believers of what's already true, that Jesus came in the flesh, he defeated sin, and he made you brand new. You're a son or daughter of the Most High God. So when John says whoever is born of God does not sin, he's not saying you'll never sin. He's saying your new nature, the part of you that's born of God's Spirit, is not capable of sin. That's who you really are now. Sin no longer defines you. It's not who you are. Sin was dealt with once and for all at the cross. And when he says, if anyone does sin, you have an advocate with the Father, that's not a contradiction. That's grace. He's showing you that we have grace now. Even when your mind hasn't caught up to your true identity yet, even if you don't really understand yet who you really are in Christ, even when you act from that unbelief, you're still covered. You still belong. Jesus stands as your righteousness. 1 John is not a checklist to prove you're saved. It's actually a mirror showing you who you already are. And walking in the light means that you're agreeing with that truth, that you are forgiven, you're loved, you're one with God. You're a son or daughter. And walking in darkness means that you're just forgetting that truth. You're living like you're still condemned or guilty or ashamed or separated from God. And we're all still learning to live from the truth we've already received, that our identity is sons and daughters of God. And as that truth continues to renew our minds, God's love will naturally flow in and through you, because when you know you're loved, you love others the same way. So don't read 1 John as a warning that you might fall short. Read it as an invitation to remember who you really are. You're not trying to become holy or more righteous or more pure. You already are in Him. You're not trying to get to the light. You are the light in the Lord. And even when you forget that, you have an advocate who never does forget that.